Dexy, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, people, what you telling me? Back again for another footy talk. It's J-Ma Appreciation Day, blood. Man like Don, what you telling me, fam? Yo, mute, blood. You're on mute, fam. Man's cooking with no gas.
Bro, 3-point collector, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's not many of them this weekend, people. You know what I mean? United dropping points, Man City dropping points, the Mighty Gooners dropping points. You know what I'm saying? Liverpool and that, they had wind over there and that, they might have dropped points. But it's lovely, man. You know, I'm second right now. It's the 9th of December. Most goals scored, most XG, most shots. Chelsea at the minute, bro. Most away wins at the minute. You know what I'm saying? It's lovely, bro. It's good times. And I was at the game yesterday. Fantastic atmosphere, man. You know what I mean? I went there. I said I'm not losing to Spurs. I rebuke it. I rebuke it, bro. Even when we went 2 goals down, I said we're definitely coming back and we're winning this game, bro. You know what I mean? But how you feeling, Rants, anyway, man? How you feeling, bro? How's your weekend, man? You're right, though. You're right.
Bro, it wasn't the best weekend, innit, football-wise, but I mean, the game yesterday, I can't lie, you look cooked, bro. Like, when you think that both of the goals that they scored were mistakes, I want to know how you get through a warm up without knowing you got the wrong boots on, though. Like, what kind of warm up was my man doing, blood? Because he slipped trying to kick the ball. What, he never kicked a football in the warm up?
It was mad. He threw the boots away as well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he threw them away. And what's the chances of 2 slips leading to goals, right? Because they weren't like right in front of the goal.
You know why? You know? Because he's got that light skin Abercrombie model, yeah, on the inside of him called Levi. That's why.
Oh, so it's Cole's fault now, yeah?
Brother, his positioning is disgraceful, blood.
Yeah, he should have been better. He should have definitely been better for the
Kukurea slipped on the wing, blood. Like, you're not supposed to concede from that, bro. Where's the left centre back?
Do you know what it is? Yeah, like that defending was just laxy daisy. You know what I mean? Like a top defender will be switched on there just in case Solanke makes that last move before the ball comes in. Do you know what I mean? Whereas Colwell was more on the back foot and he didn't react. He wasn't proactive there. He was more reactive, if anything. By the time he reacted, Colwell got to the Solanke got to the ball first. It was a good cross. You know what I mean? Very good cross.
It's a great run by Solanke as well. Like,
yeah. Good run from Solanke. He's a prick as well. He fucking celebrated right in front of us. Done that anime shit. I don't know what the hell he was doing. You know what I mean? Anyone that watches anime, tell us what the celebration was. Man sat down and he done something like this, some voodoo shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro. And we all started cussing him out. You know what I mean? I looked at him and thought, rah, you, bro. I used to wake up 9 a.m., 10 a.m. in the morning to watch you.
Yeah, because he played for you lot, innit?
Yeah, bro. He used to play for us. I used to watch this guy, you know, religiously. Every weekend, I used to get up to watch Chelsea TV, watch him playing and that. And he would celebrate in front of us. You know what I mean? He can hold that too. Puss face. You know what I'm saying?
I hear it. Obviously, we saw Jaden dodging the questions, innit, about the title race. But where do you stand with it? Are you still taking it one game at a time, blood? Or are you, man, starting to believe now?
Listen, it's not even about... I don't think we're going to win the league right now, innit? I still need to see more. You know, I need to see more against the bigger teams when we play Liverpool, when we play them at home, when we play Man City away, when we play Arsenal away. Because you only win the league by beating the bigger teams. Like, I can see Chelsea have done enough. They've shown me enough to know that we can beat the lesser teams, Rants. The next step to win the league is to beat the bigger teams, bro. You know what I mean? I need to see what's going to happen with Sanchez. I need to see what's going to happen in January. But the conversation about right now, we are in a title race right now, bro. We're 4 points behind Liverpool. I can't run away from it and say we're not in a title race. Can we hold it up? That's a different conversation. That's why I've said all these different facts. But right now, we are in the race. We are in the race, bro. 100%.
No, 100%. And that's the way to look at it. You're in the title race until you're not. You know, like that. So for man to say you're not in one, it's like, bruv, you're second in the league.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So man can't say we're not in a title. Bruv, you're in a title race. It's just whether you can sustain the title race.
Exactly. And I keep telling Chelsea fans, like, right now, if Chelsea was 6th and they were looking at United, for example, in 2nd, with all the metrics that we've got and how they're playing at the minute, bro, they'll be saying the exact same thing we're saying. They'll be saying United are in a title race right now. But what it is, we've been riddled with PTSD because the past 2-3 years, we've been in the mud. That's where the problem is. So it feels like there's always something mad around the corner for Chelsea. You know what I'm trying to say? Whether that's injuries, whether that's just poor coaching. But I'm not really looking at the season like that right now, bro, because we've got a manager that clearly knows what he's doing. Again, yesterday, he tactically outclassed, what's his name? Ange. You know what I'm saying? That tweak he made in the second half. We'll talk about the game in more detail. But a tweak in the second half to take off Lavia, put Enzo in the midfield of Caicedo and have Gusto at right back because Badiashile was struggling on his right foot, bro. He kept using his left, kept kicking the ball off the pitch. And Cucurella to help overload the midfield. That second half, Spurs did not know what was going on. They didn't know who to mark. The pockets was too much for them. Bissouma and Sarr, balloon boys. I call them balloon boys now, bro. You know what I mean? See what Bissouma did for the penalty, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he got cooked though.
Say that again, bro.
But he got cooked though, blood. You know what I mean? Like he always has a rush of blood, Bissouma. Him and Udogie on the other side. Them man have rushes of blood, bro.
It's the balloons, man. You forgetting the video of him doing balloons. You know what I'm saying? I keep telling people it's the balloons that are doing this to my man, bro. Because that's not normal. Why did he launch in like that? Why did Sarr push Palmer when he wasn't really going to go anywhere? Like, Palmer was waiting for him to push him. I honestly couldn't believe it because it was right in front of me when it happened. You know what I'm saying? Right? But overall, right now, like I said, we've got a manager that knows what he's doing. We've got better players. And we're able to keep the players fit because they're not running about as much as they were with Poch.
And you're rotating well as well.
Exactly, bro. We've got 2 different teams. We've got a very deep squad. So I'm more optimistic than pessimistic, if that makes sense. But I understand the PTSD. Do you get it? I understand it because I've still got it in the back of my mind, bro. I don't think we're going to win the league right now. But in terms of competing, I think we can hold it up for a long period of time, bro.
No, I hear it. Do you know what I'm saying? And like you said, tactically, your manager's showing some nice variations, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like even starting Caicedo off the right to invert into the midfield, yeah, they overran you in midfield. You overran them in midfield, in both halves. Do you know what I mean? But you started the game with Caicedo, Lavia, and Enzo in there. Do you know what I mean? And I said that for sure in the big games, Cole Palmer needs help in them central areas. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you saw him drifting out from the right and doing some good work as well, Brad. For the Enzo goal, he drifted off the right-hand side. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
like, bro, the manager's starting to get the balance. He's starting to get the balance right, innit? Like, he understands that in the bigger games, he needs to put more bodies in the middle of the pitch, innit? And yeah, bro, like you lot dominated really from start to finish.
Put it this way, Rants, yeah. It's in hindsight now, I wish he found this solution before, right? And played Enzo against Arsenal, like started Enzo against U-Man, against Liverpool as well. Because in those games, our only bit of creativity really in the midfield was coming from Palmer, but they were locking him up. Yeah, that's why you were saying, like, if you play Palmer on the right and then you put Enzo in there, it gives Palmer a little bit more freedom, right? But when you've got an Enzo and a Palmer combination, bro, you're seeing the link up between Enzo and Sancho right now. That left-hand side is completely different to what it was last year, bro. Yeah? Our left-hand side last season, Rants, was grenade football. It was Chilwell and Raheem Sterling. Yeah? You give the ball to Chilwell in build-up, my God. You know what I'm saying? My God.
Chilwell and Sterling, you know, to Cucurella and Sancho is madness.
Chilwell and Sterling was our left-hand side. So you're giving the ball to Chilwell. If it doesn't break down there, it'll go to Raheem and he just breaks it down every single time. That's the problem that we had. Now we've got Cucurella on that side with Enzo Fernandez and Sancho. And the little combination play, bro, like you said, for even the goal that Enzo scored, it started from Enzo Fernandez getting the ball, linking up with Sancho. You know what I'm saying? He played it to Caicedo. Caicedo skipped past someone, played it to Palmer. Palmer did what he did, bro. And then Enzo just banged it in. You know what I mean? And that's something that Enzo's learning now, bro. He's starting to crash the box better. His finishing is getting better. Like last year, his finishing was so bad, bro. Every single time the guy would shoot, the technique was off. He's leaning back too much. He's not using the right technique. He's trying to perfect everything. Now, because he's getting that confidence in front of goal,
he just wrapped that, bro.
It. I don't even think
that was complete instinctively the way he just clapped that, bro. He didn't overthink that at all.
Exactly. And Neto should take note because he could have scored like that as well, right? When Palmer had his shot, Neto took a touch, and then by the time he's shooting now, Forster's like got himself together. If he shot first time on his right foot, bro, that's gonna go in because Forster was scrambling. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. But Enzo, man, honestly, in that second half especially, he was very, very good, bro. Very good. Because I was worried when Lavia came off. Because Lavia in the first half for me was our best player. Yeah, on and off the ball,
he was nuts, bro.
Oh, he was brilliant. The way, you see, one thing about Lavia, what it is about Lavia that I love about him, yeah, he gets the ball and he just plays what he sees, Rants. You know what I mean? He doesn't dilly-dally on it. He'll get it and he'll just play it, punch it in nicely as well. And every time he plays it, it's got enough weight on it so Palmer can just take it on the back foot straight away. It's never like a loose pass where it's like someone can intercept it. He punches it with so much force. You know what I mean? It's similar to what Cole does. That's how he plays it to our players. He was good. But when he came off, I'm thinking, how are we going to manage with just Enzo and Caicedo on the midfield? But Maresca was like, nah, let me put Cucurella in there as well. You know what I mean? So now Spurs, Saar, Basuma, they've got so many players to be thinking about, you know? And in the second half, bro, the way we was moving the ball a lot quicker, it was sharp. It was sharp, and I could just feel it in the ground. You could honestly feel that we were going to score. Any second, we was going to score, bro. Because the fans were quiet. Our players were on it. You know what I mean? Spurs weren't really attacking us as much. Towards the end of the game, cool, they were. But they weren't really attacking as much. It kind of felt like they were waiting for us to score. You know what I mean? Their heads were on the floor, bro.
Yeah, bro. Nah, you were so dominant. And like I said about Chelsea, yeah, the reason why I think that Chelsea are going to finish at least where you are now is because you've got so many players that can just win you a football match, bro. Like when you're looking at the goals, there's a reason why you've scored as many goals as you've scored, and you're sharing the goals around. It's not like one man's getting all the goals. Like it's not that, bro. Like when you look at all of your players, all of your front six have goals. Like Nkuku was your top scorer in all competitions at one point, wasn't he? And
yeah,
then
I think it's Palmer now. Yeah, I think
well,
it's
there
Palmer.
you go. That's what I'm saying. And he's someone that doesn't really play. Felix can get you goals. Madueke is getting GA. Neto will get you GA. Sancho's now starting to add to the GA. Like
2
all
goals
your
in a
attack
row.
can score. That's it. And now you got goals in midfield if you need them as well, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Enzo's found his shooting boots. It's like, this is why. Like, you don't need everyone to turn up. You just need a couple men to turn up, bro. And you can win the game, innit? And yesterday, Spurs got pasted, innit? As much as man could turn around and be like, oh yeah, Spurs didn't play well, and that, bruv, you lot didn't allow them. Like, even the first phase press, yeah, every time Spurs tried to play out, they're getting suffocated, bro. And this is why I keep telling you lot, pressing is about positional, bro. You don't need bare pace to press, blood, because them man are pressing with Cole Palmer, bruv. Like, and Cole Palmer ain't got mad pace, but he understands where to press and how to cut off passing lanes and that. Do you know what I mean? It's not about the pace of the press. It's about the body shape, the positioning, and the timing of the press, bro. Like, Chelsea, they're the same thing against Liverpool. They don't let these man out, bro.
No, 100, bro. That's what we do. We squeeze up well, man. Like Enzo again, like I said, off the ball, he was good, man. Lavia, the counter pressing. You know, everyone understands where they need to be. You're spot on when you say that, because that's one thing that Maresca stresses about, the positional play. Yeah, and that's what we wasn't really doing in pre-season. But again, it goes back to the fact that he just got there. You know, we wasn't really doing man-to-man pressing with Poch. That was erratic pressing. These men had to learn. But because we've brought in a lot of players with good IQ, a lot of IQ, like he just said there, right? A lot of technical players, they understand what's expected from them. You know what I mean? Last year, bro, people used to say all the time, you need Gallagher to press. You need Gallagher to press. If you watched our press, yeah? If you watched our press last year, Gallagher used to just run off by himself like a madman and just leave everyone like in an island. That's why we used to get cut through. But
that's
now,
what Man United used to do. They think that they need Garnacho and Højlund to press. It's like, nah. Pressing is about timing, positioning, the angles of your body, everything. It's not about the speed that you get there, because you can get there quickly and it's easy, bro. If someone is trying to press me to win the ball, I'll rather they run fast, because the quicker they can fast, the slower they can change direction. I'll step past you.
Exactly, bro. And you're going to tire yourself out. I was watching Spurs in the first 15, 20 minutes. Yeah, they were always going to come and press us in it, because they're at home. It's a London derby. Yes, they're going through a crisis at the minute, but you know, they can't hold it up forever, bro, because you get tired. Yeah. I'm watching Solanke, because where the away end is at Spurs, it's very clear to see in it, because Spurs were shooting towards us in the first half. Yeah. And bro, I'm watching him. I can hear him panting. No one was there.
Yeah, knackered.
He was going saying,
bro.
Yeah. And then they started to drop off of us. And when they dropped off of us, that's when
they were deep as well. It wasn't even a mid block. It was a low block. They're on the edge of their box.
Yeah. And what happens? Van de Ven gets injured again. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's 2 years in a row now. Last year, he got injured against us. And again this year.
And Romero got injured as well, but both of them.
Romero as well. You know what I mean? That was a massive call from Ange to do that. Like, to bring to at least start one of them. You know what I mean? But to sacrifice both of them, just like for a London derby, come on now, Dow. You know what I mean? Come on now, Dow. That was not good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, props to Maresca, man. That second half, that little tweak between Cole and Badiashile, because, bro, Badiashile was not comfortable in that right centre-back role. Yeah? He was not trying to open his body to play on his right foot, Rants. He kept doing this thing where the ball's coming across him and then he's using his left foot rather than actually opening his body like that. You got to let the ball come across your body and then use your right foot. He was closing his body, bro. You know what I mean? That wasn't good enough from him.
He weren't confident.
He wasn't. And that's what I'm
even
saying.
with that, Spurs still let you play out, bro. It just shows that they weren't set up right, bro. Because if you've got a left-footed centre-back at right centre-back that's not comfortable opening the pitch out, he's a pressing trigger. You have to be onto it.
Yep. He was a bit of a pressing trigger. Like, he gave the ball away a couple times. Even for the first goal they scored, I think, he gave the ball away. It went into midfield. Actually, I think that was one of the chances that they had. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, Sancho, I thought Sancho was brilliant in this game. Probably his best game in a Chelsea top, to be honest with you, man. Like, the way he just retains the ball, he takes care of it. You know these things, Rants, yeah. Like when you've had a player like Raheem Sterling that's constantly grenade football and that, yeah, it just makes you appreciate these ballers even more, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he doesn't lose the ball, and that little pass that he plays, like the underlapping pass that he plays, it's so effective. Because that's how we won our penalty for Caicedo.
Yeah, he plays it down. He plays it down the outside of the player, and then your player's going through that way.
Yes,
he plays it down the outside.
100%. We won that penalty from Caicedo from how he played the pass. Because the way where he put it was telling Caicedo, when you get there,
go. Yeah.
Exactly. When you get
and it's
there,
the weight on the pass as well, because it teases the defender into going in to challenge for it.
That's what I was about to say. So he's already relaying the message on that pass because he's putting it perfectly to, just for Caicedo to run, not even get on the ball. Just run there and the defender's going to clatter you because I've put it past the defender. It's going to take a minute for the defender to get there before you. You know what I mean? He was brilliant, bro. And finally, he's starting to shoot more. Yeah? Sancho is not a bad finisher, bro. Go watch his goals at Dortmund. He was scoring some good goals.
Brother, he's got one of the highest flipping percentages for shooting because he doesn't shoot unless he thinks he can score.
This is the problem.
He don't spam shots. He don't. He only shoots when he thinks he can score, bro. And more times when he's 1v1 with the keeper, he scores, blood. He's a very good finisher.
Bro. Very, very good finisher, bro. Do you know what I mean? And yesterday, like I said, I just saw him take the ball from, wide. He ran into the space and the way he just banged it in and the tech on that finish as well, bro.
Yeah.
Tech. Yeah.
Bro, hardly any backlift, bro. He just slapped that across into the far corner.
And you know what made me happy about that as well? Mentality. Because he didn't even celebrate on a mad one. He just told everyone, come, let's go again. You know what I mean? And that's coming from the manager, bro. Yeah? How you're seeing us playing, how you're seeing us coming back in games at the minute is coming from the manager, bro. And that's why it's so annoying for me to be watching a scoreline of 4-3 because the game to me was not a 4-3 game, right?
It wasn't.
Spurs had some chances. We had some chances. I don't think they had that many clear-cut chances. I can think of the header. They hit the crossbar. Cool. Son was offside. That would have been given offside for me because Udogie was literally playing it. So it was offside. And then he kind of just left the ball. It reminded me of when Bruno scored against City. Remember that goal when Bruno scored against City? The offside. Yeah?
Yeah. He only hit that because he knew he was offside. You know them.
Yeah, but it got given. It got given in that game. Right? Yeah. This one, I don't know if it would have got given because inconsistency in the league. But everyone stopped. Do you know what I'm saying? Right? Son in the first half, he hit it like over the bar. But there wasn't that many clear-cut chances, bro, like from Spurs. You know what I mean? We both had like half chances, really. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm seeing a few people like, Spurs deserved a bit more. I'm like, no, they did not, bro. They didn't deserve a bit more. Yeah? I'm just annoyed at the fact that they scored 3 goals.
Spurs got smoked. Like, they got smoked. I'll be honest. Like, it's one of them ones where that game, the game felt like it was a 4-0. It didn't feel like a 4-3 game at all because it was 2 mistakes that they capitalized off. And they never had any sustained pressure for the whole game. There was no sustained pressure. Like every time they attacked, Chelsea was straight back to, all right, cool. You lot get back to the edge of your box now so we can play in it. That's what it was. It was crazy.
Every time we were attacking, I actually felt like we were going to score, right? When they were attacking, our fullbacks were defending quite well. Like in the first half, Caicedo got a few blocks. Cucurella on that left-hand side got a few blocks. Johnson, like I said, he did fuck all away from that assist. Son had a few good moments, but overall, I'd say Caicedo, that was a fair game in the first half between them two. You know what I'm saying? But I'm happy, man. I'm happy because this place is 3-point lane for us. You know, it would have been annoying if I was sitting here talking to you about drop points again, bro. Right? Because again, people around us have dropped points. You got to start to learn to take advantage of that. Yeah, it's been too long where teams fuck up and then we fuck up as well. And now you're like, oh, for fuck's sake. You know what I'm saying? We're just going about our business right now, bro. Going about our business, man.
No, you're dealing with it. Like you said, the way you play right now is just a reflection of your manager. Like, bro, man, I have to shout out Enzo here because Bear Man were talking shit about championship manager, and it was some of your fans as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Talking about, we got rid of Poch for a championship manager. Brother, Brian's manager was in the championship in Germany, blood. And he's got them man 5th in the league and he's 31 years old, bro. Like, man, don't look at Enzo Maresca, where he's come from, even though we just won a fucking league, Do you know what I'm saying? But you look at him and you're calling him a championship manager, bro, and you don't know nothing about the guy.
Exactly.
You don't know nothing about his principles. You don't know nothing about where he's been. Do you know what I mean? A lot of men ain't even old enough to remember him even playing football. And the man are out here talking absolute bollocks, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Maresca's always been a bad boy coach, bro. Do you know what I mean? And I thought that we were going to get him at one point because I heard mumblings that Barada and Wilcox, obviously from the Man City link, were like, yo, like, he's a viable candidate for Man United, And then he ended up at Chelsea and bare people were talking bare shit. And as soon as I saw this guy coached one game for Chelsea. I knew it was going to be a problem. I knew it was going to be a problem. This guy is insane, bruv. Like, he's an insane coach. And the best thing about him as a coach, is just that you can tell that he's a coach, that football hasn't died for Enzo Maresca. This guy still wants to play 10s in the 10. He still wants to allow players to express themselves. He's not one of them modern managers that wants to control absolutely every aspect of the game. And this is what a lot of these modern managers want to do. They want to control how many touches you have. Do you know what I mean? What you do when you receive the ball. This guy's not like that, bro. Like he said it. He said, Joao, Cole Palmer, these are the men that the fans they pay their money to come and watch. So you have to let these guys play, bro. Do you know what I mean? When I heard him talking about Sancho, the brother said about Jadon Sancho, he's a guy that needs trust, and I just want him to go and enjoy his football. That's the shit that he's talking about. He ain't doing all this extra shit talking about running and all these other things, because, bro, man are gonna do that anyway.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But first and foremost, enjoy turning up to work, brother. You know what I'm saying?
What it is about him as well.
These men are playing like they're enjoying themselves, blood. Like, this is what it is.
That's what it is. Even Sancho right now, bro, he spoke about it. He said, the club have made me feel welcome from the get-go. The manager believes in me. Like, obviously, the fan base at the minute has actually got a real connection with us. Because the last time he had a real connection was at Dortmund. The Dortmund fans loved him, right? Yeah. United, he never built that connection. And when you haven't got a connection with the fans, it's hard to enjoy your football. You know what I'm trying to say? Whereas now, he can see that he's been effective in this team. He's loving the fact that he's playing with, all these players that like to, combine and, like I said, not do grenade launcher every single time they get the ball. You know what I'm saying? But Maresca, bro, it's the fact that he's able to be quite versatile as well, right? It's so hard for managers to prepare how to face our teams because we've got so many players, right?
Yeah, but it's not that you've got so many players. You've got so many players that can fill in multiple positions as well. That's the problem. Like, you started Caicedo at right back.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And then you are able to just move him into midfield and then bring on a different profile of right back, bro. Like, you can do that. And then you've got Cole Palmer in the 10, but last season he played on the right. So when he finds himself on the right, he can still be effective there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's too fluid, bruv.
100%. That's what I'm saying. It's mad fluid, man. Like, yesterday you had Gusto basically playing as a right centre-back. He didn't push up as much as what we've seen. It was Cucurella that was going into the midfield. Some games you've seen Gusto be the one that pushes up, Cucurella stays back. Some games you see a diamond. Some games you see one Caicedo staying there by himself in the 6. Bro, there's so many ways that he's having us playing. And that's what I like. He's not just stuck. He's not a rigid manager. You know what I'm saying? He's quite flexible. He's open. You look at the opponent. How can I benefit my team? How can I get the best out of my team in this game? That's how he's always thinking. And that's what I like in managers, bro. Yeah, there's always going to be holes in systems. The system that we play, Rants, is high risk, high reward. Yeah,
facts.
You know what I mean? Sanchez, you saw a couple of times. Sanchez was trying to play it. He can't fucking do it, blood. Yeah, he was giving the ball away, right? But then on the flip side of that, you see how we build from the back and you see how we score goals, bro. We're not top of the goal list for no reason. It's because of how we play, right? And that comes 100%. With risks. You know what I'm trying to say? So, boy, I'm happy with him, man. I'm not surprised. Me and you spoke about him before, and I think we spoke about him in the summer, about Maresca. So I'm happy with the appointment, man. You know what I mean? I've done my research on this guy.
Top, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And I knew he was going to be this good. So
100.
It's just one of those things, bro. Like, he's the perfect blend of modern day manager, but also a touch of old school. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the old school managers were like, yo, I'm going to pick my best players and I'm going to let these men play. And that's what he does. He just sets you guys up responsibly. But instead of doing what Carlo does in terms of, Carlo will set you up in the mid block. He'll set you up to defend a bit more aggressively on the front foot. But it's the same principles. It's the same principles. When the players get the ball, they just play. Do you know what I'm saying? And there's just too much quality in that team, bro. There's way too much quality in that team. Yeah, they're gonna win way more games than they lose or even draw, just because there's goals everywhere, bro.
Facts. That's what I mean. You know what I mean? It's about time that he starts to improve Neto's in terms of scoring goals, because Neto needs to start scoring goals, bro. He creates for us, cool, that's fine. Start to score more. Madueke, improve your end product. Sancho, keep scoring, because we know you can create for us. Keep scoring. Enzo, keep crashing the box. All these things. Jackson, carry on doing what you're doing. I don't think Jackson was great yesterday. I thought he was loose with his touch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he wasn't really on it. But yesterday was more of a game for the wingers because Spurs have a lot
That's
of
where the space was, yeah.
Yeah, space. They have a lot of space. So you could see that he wanted Neto and Sancho to get on the ball a lot. Like in the second half, bro, the way Enzo was pinging the ball, to Neto and that, bro, that was mad. And when you watch it in person as well, Rants, it's actually mad when you see the way he pings it. Because he honestly gets it from deep and you just see it go all the way across the pitch. It's crazy. And what that does as well, it helps us beat the press. Because if you see how congested the midfield was, a man just plays it over the top. You've beaten that press. Now you can just attack the team.
Yeah, and their pitch is bigger than yours. Do you know what I mean? So it helped you as well. Do you know what I'm saying?
100%.
So now you man cook them, brother. I'll be honest. And look at these Maresca quotes, yeah. You know what's mad, yeah? You see all you morons, yeah, that were responsible for this narrative that Sancho don't defend and he's lazy and he's overweight. Even though I seen Sancho play in a mid block for Dortmund that got them to the Champions League final, you lot tried to lie to us. Do you know what I'm saying? And tell us that this guy was lazy and he doesn't defend, bro. Man said I'm impressed by Jadon Sancho, not only with him on the ball, also the way he's defending. It's not just goals and assists. It's about the way they work off the ball, the sacrifice. Top job, bro. And the thing is, yeah, when Chelsea lose the ball, he gets back, bruv. And he gets back quickly, bro. Like, I don't want to hear this bullshit, yeah? Because man try run this narrative that this guy doesn't work, even though his pressing numbers were better than Rashford's and Martial's at Man United. Like, fact,
bro. I'm telling you, this is why I like to go games, yeah, because there's things that you miss when it's on TV. Like, you might not see a certain thing. Sancho is very good defensively, and he gets back quickly. I can think of the West Ham game when we won that game 3-0. He was helping defend. You know what I mean? The Bournemouth game when he came off the bench, he was helping defend, right? Sancho right now is just locked in. He just seems like a, you know what I mean? He just seems so much more mature.
He said it in the interview, though. He said, listen, like, I know I've got loads of people to prove wrong. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he hears. He like, look, here's the quotes. I know I have a lot of people to prove wrong, and I'm working hard every day in training. Once I get my opportunity, I just try to show what I can do. So I'm happy that I scored, bro. Like, bruv, he hears the shit that man are talking. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? And it's one of them ones where, bro, he knows this guy is playing, yeah. This is a man on a mission, bro. And he's playing and he knows, yeah, like, he ain't got to prove nothing to himself. He knows he's a top footballer, bro. At the end of the day, this is the guy that backed himself and left Man City to go and play in Germany before everyone else was doing it, because he backed himself. Do you see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So he don't got to prove nothing to himself. He already knows he's a top baller, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Course.
But certain man want to chat shit. And now, bro, the humble crumble, yeah, fresh out the oven for you, man, bro. Because this guy, he's just coming back from a layout, bro. This ain't even Sancho sharp right now.
The thing is, yeah, you know what's so crazy about it as well, Rants, yeah, is like, obviously he's been in the Prem for a minute now, isn't it? Like, he was at United for three years, right? He's lucky because he's still got time on his side, right?
Yeah, bro.
If he went to United in his prime when he was like 26 and that, it would have been a Pogba situation where it's like, oh, why did he waste his career? Now he can actually still build his career because he's prime. Bro, how old is Sancho? 23, innit? 24.
24.
He ain't even 25 yet.
Yeah,
he ain't even 25 yet.
It's a joke.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
it's a joke. He was 24 this year, bro. I think he was 24 recently.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he's got so much more that he can, you know, so he can get to a much higher level than this. Like I said, he needs to start scoring more goals. I like the fact that he scored 2 and 2 now. You know, we've got Brentford at the weekend at home as well. You know what I mean? That's going to be a late kickoff. That's going to be at 7 o'clock, you know, that kickoff. Yeah, that's after your game. In fact, us and Spurs are playing at 7. Yeah, I need to see him doing the same thing. But right now, Sancho and Neto are best pairing. And I was saying in my preview as well.
By far, yeah.
I was saying in my preview as well, bro, I don't want to see Madueke start this game, right? Because I told you time and time again, like, yes, he's direct. It's the end product. Against Spurs, we're going to get in dangerous areas, but it's the end product that I'm looking at for this game. And the way Sancho was just manipulating, man, and dancing with, man. Remember I told you this guy's a snake.
Yeah. All right, it's nasty what Sancho does, though. Do you know what I mean? And then the thing is, he'll embarrass you. And then when you get desperate, he'll just meg you, like, you know, that's just what he does, bro. Like, he's a typical street baller, bro. Like, it's literally, it's a humiliation, bro. That's what he's on, innit?
Watch him closely, yeah. Most of the time, he'll dead the ball. The ball won't be moving. What he does, he moves his body.
Yeah, it's that body feint, and then he goes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He'll change
It's nasty.
direction. He'll make you feel like I don't know if you saw the skill that he did against Hoffenheim. Yeah,
I seen it, bro.
You see
Because
it?
they dropped the slow mo. The Chelsea admin loves Sancho. Every game there's a slow mo from him just cooking someone. He just stopped the ball, dropped the shoulder, then outside hook and just turned around the corner, bro. He's sent, man, and that's what he does, bro.
Man.
Like players are not doing these body feints no more. Like even yesterday, I see man old school step over. Drop the shoulder, boom, gone the other way. Man, don't even these basic skills that man grew up doing on the road. These youths don't know how to do these body feints and these little step overs no more. All these man doing is just kicking and running, bro.
Yeah, he's just playing as if he's playing in the cage, bro. That's what I'm saying. He's Mandem.
That's it.
He's legit playing like Mandem. It's a breath of fresh air to be watching that, bro.
Yeah,
and it's at my club. My club.
It's nuts.
Big
He
up
does
Deji.
it everywhere. He'll do it in the center circle, blood. Like this guy, he don't feel pressure. That's why when people were talking shit to me saying, oh, the weight of the badge at Man United, that's like, weight of what, blood? Like, we ain't won nothing in a long time. You know what I mean? Man, I'm talking about weight of the badge here. They gave Luke Shaw a new deal while he wasn't playing football. There's no weight of no badge, blood. There's no pressure at this football club in the last decade. Pressure to do what? Bruno just got a new deal. He ain't won us no league titles. This Brez the captain and he just got fucking bumped up to 300 grand a week. Why is man talking about pressure at this club, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is nonsense. There's no weight of no badge. There's no pressure. You got man like Garnacho running the ball out, blood. Like, there's no pressure. Do you know what I'm saying? There's no real pressure. The pressure's at Chelsea, blood. Because if you don't play well for one season at Chelsea, you're getting sold, blood.
This is the thing. You know what I'm saying? And before we even talk about United, I want to big up Enzo Fernandez, man, because he's just cooking right now. Yeah, he's cooking.
Yeah. He's on
it seems like you know what I mean? It seems like he's playing with like shackles off. I don't know what his girl was doing to him. You know what I mean? Maybe she was
Brother, I swear down, man, I told you, man, yeah. Put yourself first in life, bro. Because this is what happens, bro. Bare man are in relationships that are not serving them, bro. You know, like that. Do you know how much pain he needed to be in to say, bun the youths, I'm out of here, bro? No man wants to leave his kids, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? And pay that child support. But sometimes you got to put yourself first, blood. I swear down. This is what happens. This guy's playing like she had him locked here in a cage behind the sofa, blood. That's how he's playing.
He's playing like a captain. He's actually playing like a captain. He's our captain right now. And before I had a problem with it because I'm seeing Enzo in the left half space and he's looking tired. He's looking leggy. Yeah. He's not really looking comfortable there. But you know that little period where he's come out is kind of it feels like it's spurred his hunger on even more because he's looking at him thinking, raw, like what Lavia not starting ahead of me, bro? Nah, bro. I've got to get back in there. I've fucking won the World Cup. I was best young player at the World Cup. You know what I'm saying? Players have egos, you know. You know what I'm saying? I'm paid big racks. Enzo's one of the highest paid players at Chelsea. I think he's on like 160k a week. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, like, he needs to just carry on, man. I was seeing some crazy things. Just sell this guy to Real Madrid. He's not a Premier League player. You know what I'm saying? I think he'll do well at AC Milan, at Inter Milan. And I'm like, nah, man, this is an important player in the squad. He ain't got to start every single game, but we need him. We need Enzo Fernandez, bro. And guess what? Since he's coming to the lineup, we're scoring a lot more goals. And I'm not surprised.
Nah. He's playing like the pressure's off him, blood. I don't know what it is in it. That's not normal the way he's playing. Like, even the way he took that volley, on the weak foot, like, brother, you gotta be brimming with confidence to take the shot first time from there, bro. This guy's playing off pure instinct, bro. He's just running off fumes at the moment.
100%, man. He's playing with a lot of confidence right now. A lot of confidence, man.
Nah. He's proper, man. I can't lie, bro. It's one of them ones where, like, I just can't believe the difference in that confidence makes for some players, isn't it? For some players, not all. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not a massive fan of confidence players because I feel like your basics need to be there regardless, but he looks like a different fucking player, blood, like completely different, bro. I seen the ball bounce off man's foot when he was trying to control it and that. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, I do think he was being used too far forward. I think he's a player that needs to play with the game in front of him, innit? Similar to Bruno. Like, them man need to play with the game in front of them instead of behind them because they can't really do the half-turn stuff. But, yeah, bro, he's playing with a lot of confidence right now, bro. And it just looks like everything that he does is just coming off for him at the moment.
Yeah, 100%, man. It's just, again, with that balance in the midfield, you have to look at Maresca again. He's getting that midfield spot on. I think for me, when Enzo doesn't have to worry about tracking back as much, if he knows there's protection behind him, you see it in his game. Because I'm like you, Rants. I think he's best in the first phase. But in the second phase, bro, like the past few games he's been playing there, I've been like, yo, like, Where's this Enzo been? I didn't think you could do this. I didn't think you could do this, bro. You know what I mean? Right? So again, confidence is a massive factor in football, man. Like you don't want when a player's not confident, you can always tell. They hide behind players. I was seeing when I went to Anfield away when we finished 12th, yeah, Mason Mount before you lot signed him. That he was horrendous, right?
Yeah,
my man's hiding behind players. I could see him physically not even trying to go to the ball. He's hiding behind people.
They're hiding between the lines, innit? Behind players, they got their hands up, but they really can't receive it. McTominay used to do the same thing. They're they hide in plain sight, blood. That Declan Rice thing, bro. This is what, a lot of these ballers that are not press resistant. Yeah, they do that. They hide in between the lines, yeah, and they got their hands up, but they kind of don't really want the ball in it, bro. They're criminals. This is how they steal money live on TV, live on Sky. These men are stealing money, bro. And this is what it is, bro. I can't stand players like that, bro. I'd rather that my player wants to get on the ball, even if he makes a mistake, bro. So
100. But Caicedo was good as well. I thought Caicedo was good, man. He was very good.
He's always good, man. Do you know what I mean? Like he's got a bit of rashness in him in some of the challenges. He gets a rush of blood sometimes, but he absolutely... Do you
think that was a red? Do you think that was a red? I'm seeing a few people saying that was a red card. For me, I think it was a solid yellow, man.
You know what it is, yeah? I've seen them given as a red. Do you know what I mean? But someone said that he realized he was late and he kind of pulled out of the challenge, innit?
Yeah.
And that's why, like, obviously I had it on mute. But in real time, it looked okay. But in slow motion, everything looks terrible, innit? But VAR said that he kind of pulled out the challenge. So it probably is a yellow. But if he doesn't pull out, I've seen reds given for that, bro.
Yeah,
exactly. The height of the challenge, and also how late it was. Do you know?
Facts. I think for me, if it got given as a red, I wouldn't get mad. Like, oh, what the hell's that? No red. How's that red card? Like, I think that's a solid yellow, like a solid. You know them solid ones where it's like 100%. If you do anything else, you're off. You know what I mean? One of them ones. Yeah, but I don't think it was that high. And again, he pulled out quick.
No, it was like just above the ankle level. But you know what it is? It's like slow motion makes everything look like GBH. Bro. Yeah. Everything.
Exactly. He kicked him like underneath the shin pad, if anything, but it wasn't even like higher than the ankle kind of
100%. Because even the elbow, on Lavia from Kulusevski, that looked like some UFC thing, bro. Like in slow motion, it looked like he literally like cracked man with the elbow. But in real time, it didn't look like that. That's why I don't like VAR looking at decisions in slow motion, because it's not a true reflection of the game. Do you know what I'm saying? The game's not played in slow motion. So if you play videos in slow motion, they're gonna look a million times worse by default. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Because you're looking at what happened instead of how and why it happened.
Facts.
Do you see what I'm saying? And this is the problem.
Yeah, I mean, slightly did, man. I don't know if you've seen a picture of Lavia's head as well. He's got a gash, like a mad
cocoa blood or something. Yeah, bro. Nah, bro. It looked, in slow motion, it looked like he done him. I'll be honest, but it's just like, if I'm using my logical brain, I can't think of a reason why your elbow needs to be up that high, bro. Because even if you're trying to shield the ball, your arm's straight, your arm's not bent. Do you get it? So I don't know why your elbow would stay bent the whole time, innit? That's the only thing. That's the only thing why I'd be like, right, maybe it was intentional. But because in my head, I'm not thinking, oh, Kulusevski's a dirty player like that, I'm probably giving him the benefit of the doubt. But
he was quiet second half, man.
Yeah, but I don't know why his elbow's bent.
He scored a good goal. He scored a very good goal. Apart from that, Palmer had the better game. Because to be fair, Kulu's had the better season performance-wise. But yesterday Palmer, he was on job. You know what I'm saying? That penalty as well, Rants. That the little Penenka,
Brother, he's my favorite player, blood. Man said Chippy Chips, blood, in the Instagram caption, bro. He's unreal, you know, bro. Like, listen.
Do you know what he said? He said, I watched the interview. He said, he literally, he didn't even think about doing it. He said he done it last second. He said he was gonna
because he saw him diving, so I chipped it. Say less, bro. Because the thing is, if you look at his run up wasn't to do the Panenka, bro. Like, because you could see the way he pushed off. Sometimes when man are gonna Panenka, you can kind of see by the way they're running up.
They're doing it, they're running bare slow.
Yeah, they're running looking at the goalkeeper. This spread ran up like he was gonna ras it, and then he said, "Man, fuck."
And they just doop. You know what I mean? That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Like
no.
football, all these little things. I'm telling you, watch these players closely, like Sancho and Palmer and that. They
Yeah.
do things to manipulate players, bro. Because Palmer, you're right when you say that. Palmer, the run up he did, it made Forster think he's gonna
And
bang
he went
in.
early because it looked like he's gonna wrap it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know if you saw that touch that he played to Neto as well. Oh my lord,
bro! Like, listen, he was moving slippery yesterday, bro. Like, I'm telling you, like even before the Enzo goal, he just picked up the ball on the wing and just started dancing, bro. And then man was just gone, bro. Like, and he ain't got pace, blood, and he was just dancing past ballers.
Exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying. Agility. That's agility. Change of direction, bro. Udogie, he done some little thing to Udogie where he kicked it forward, and then Udogie went and then he brought it back and then he came back and he tried to shoot. Oh man, it was nice. It was nice, man. But honestly, I'm so happy we beat them, man. Honestly, I'm happy we beat them.
He's a monster of a player, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like how you lot are being spoiled, bro, at the bridge, man. I'll be honest, because the thing is, it's like you man have had the Roman era with Jose when man was the early Jose, when man was balling and winning trophies. But you man ain't seen attacking football like this probably since Claudio, like.
Yeah, since Ancelotti.
Yeah,
bro. Since, I'll probably say Ancelotti. Ancelotti, bro, he used to score a lot of goals with him, bro.
Yeah, Ranieri as well, and Ranieri as well. That's what I'm saying. But this thing again, it's them fucking Italians, bro. Yeah. And now this brother has got man sourcing, bro. Like it's crazy. It's just crazy, bro.
And I'm telling you, end of the game, like Maresca and that, they all came to the crowd. We're singing Maresca's name. We're singing Enzo Fernandez's name. Sancho as well. You know what I mean? So, boy, it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. But what isn't beautiful at the minute, Rants? I know you're trying to, you get me, not trying to speak about your club right now.
I don't mind speaking about my club.
It's another poor performance, bro. Another performance that wasn't good enough to be.
I don't think it was a poor performance. I think that the lack of quality.
Poor result. Then. Poor result. Let's break down the performance. Poor result.
The lack of quality showed itself, and I think that's a great thing. You know why? Because there's nowhere to hide for a lot of these players no more. There's nowhere to hide. This is the beautiful thing, because you know what saved a lot of these players under Ten Hag. The structure of the team was so bad. A lot of players could blame
the manager.
They could blame the pressing. They could blame the system. They could blame all these things. Now the system's in place. You can't blame no one no more. Because all you man know where you're supposed to be. So when you can't pass the ball from A to B without giving it away, you can't blame the structure of the team anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't do that no more. When you're fucking up basic passes like Bruno did for the goal that
Gibbs White goal,
Gibbs White goal. He fucking under no pressure just gives the ball away, bro.
He was doing that all game. He was doing that all game. Even
you can't blame the system.
The goal was sick. I can't lie. He got me some points as well on FPL. Big him up, for that one. But he got taken off, and rightly so, because he was poor in the game. Like he's just giving the ball away. Garnacho gets taken off quickly. I'm seeing man muttering under his breath and that. That's one thing about that little shit, I swear to God, bro. Yeah,
he's
that
a shitbag.
Ever since, you know what it is? That guy, when he was first coming through, I was like, do you know what? Yeah, I could see a little player in there. Like he's direct. He plays with confidence. He just plays like he doesn't really care, kind of thing. I want to see more in his game, but he looks okay. You know what I'm saying? Then when I started to see this guy's a little twat, was when you lot played that team. I can't remember what team it was, and he was celebrating, shamelessly, and you ended up losing the game.
Yeah, it was. I think Galatasaray. I think,
Was it Galatasaray?
He shushed them, blood, and then we ended up losing.
This is what I'm saying. That's when I was like, nah, this guy is he's shameless. He's so shameless for a guy with ability like this. He's too arrogant for my liking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's nasty. Yeah, but that's why. Like, he's got no self-awareness, bro. Like, in his head, he's CR7, bro. Like, in his head. But the reality is he's awful, brother. Like, this is what it is. He's got no self-awareness, bro. Copenhagen and Galatasaray, he done it.
Copenhagen, it was this one.
Both games we didn't win, bro. Like, and he shushed the crowd and was doing all sorts of madness.
I remember it was Copenhagen, bro. Well, yeah, it was this one here, bro. I remember this game.
He's a nasty piece of work, bro. He's a nasty piece of work, my brother. And the thing is, he was dying, for us. But the beauty of the system is, man can't say so-and-so should have been there. Because the way we're set up, positionally, everyone's where they're supposed to be. So if you can't execute the pass, you can't blame the other person, bro. Lenny Euro's running to break into space and Bruno's passed the ball with the outside of his foot behind him for no reason when you're supposed to be playing it in front of him. And Bruno's panicked because he doesn't know what's behind him because he hasn't scanned. So he's just kicked the ball and he's ended up setting up Gibbs White. You can't blame the system for that. You blame the player on the ball, bro. All the goals and the chances we conceded came down to individuals making the wrong decision, either on or off the ball, blood. And there's no amount of coaching that can rectify that.
How do you sort out your set piece problem? And have you not got a set piece coach, bruv? Because that's another one.
I don't think the set piece problem is a coaching problem. I believe the set piece problem is a personnel problem. For the simple fact that you can't teach hunger to attack a football, blood. A lot of men don't want to attack the ball, bro. The guys that attack the ball best for us are Harry Maguire, Casemiro, and neither of them start, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Lissandro don't attack the ball willingly in the air.
Oh, no, he wants to attack it, but he's a gnome, so he can't.
Bro, he don't even jump, blood. Do you know what I mean? And then the thing is, obviously it was Lenny Euro's first game, but even before that, we had Mazraoui at centre back. So naturally, when you've got fullbacks at centre backs, fullbacks don't want to attack the ball in the air. Do you know what I'm saying? So you just got to look at the personnel, bro. Like, Bruno's not going to get up and attack anything as a midfielder. Kobby Mainoo's not attacking nothing as a midfielder.
Chat to me about him.
Ugarte's not attacking nothing as a midfielder. Do you know what I mean? Garnacho's not attacking anything. Ahmad's not attacking anything. Like, bro, when you look at the team, who's attacking the ball, bruv? No one. Like, and then when you look at Arsenal, they've got a bag of 6'3" man, and all of these men are on winning headers. Like, it's a personnel thing, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's like we play football like we're prime Barca, but we ain't got nowhere near the ability. You know, when Barca had, bruv, their tallest player was Puyol, blood, and everyone was short and everyone was techie, and they didn't want to defend no corners, but they had ballers. These man have got the Barca fucking aggression, but no feet, blood.
Bozos. Like, man. Yeah, bro. It's a problem. It's a problem, man. And for me, like, looking at it as a Chelsea fan, listen, I was in the mud last season from set pieces, man. We used to concede set pieces every single game. This year, we haven't conceded a single set piece a single corner this season, which is mad when you deep it, right? And we brought in a set piece coach from Brentford. Yeah, bro, Kobby Mainoo. You know what I mean? Yesterday, I thought he had a nothing performance on Saturday. I'll be real.
It was a nothing performance.
It was a nothing performance, and I keep seeing, like yourself, you said you think he needs to play as one of the 10s. But what it is for me, Rants, to play as a 10, you need to be able to consistently find that final pass, consistently thread the through ball, right? In terms of Mainoo's passing ability, I don't see much variety in his game in terms of his passing.
He's got short-term passing in the 10. He ain't got long passing. That's why he can't play in the 8. For me, he ain't got range of passing. He's got the little slide rule ball. That's all he's got. That's all he's got.
Exactly. That's all he's got. He's got the little link-up play. He can find a little pass here and there, but consistently to create, that's something that I need to see first. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not fully convinced of him playing in that role, basically. We'll have to see.
But he can't play in the 8, blood. So
of course
I don't know. So I don't know why man are trying to do this. The problem is with Kobby Mainoo, he's fallen into the same trap that Pogba fell into, where it's like he's just a big black youth. So man want him to be combative and that. He's not combative, like he's not.
Do you think it's the right system for him?
Yeah, in the 10. That left 10, is Kobby Mainoo would eat, bruv. Like, bro, when you look and see the best work he does driving with the ball, it's in that left 10 position. When we played Liverpool and he was cooking them, man, it was on the left 10. Like,
why do you think that was the
position
there right now? Do you think it's just the work off the ball?
I don't know. I don't think it's the work off the ball because it's easier for him to defend, in the left 10 because there's less space. When you're in that double pivot, there's way more space.
There's way more, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he would be better in the left 10. The problem is with Kobby Mainoo, it's kind of like, because he's a Manchester United academy product, he'll just play wherever they put him, bro. He's kind of in that mode right now where he's just happy to be there, bro. Because at the club, he played as a striker as a youth, and then they moved him back to the 10 and they moved him to the left wing. Like, he's only really played, in that central position for like 2 years, bro. And he's only 19 now. So he doesn't know the position from a thinking standpoint. He just knows how to be in the areas, but he doesn't know how to think his way through a game of football because he's still a youth. So you need to play him in areas where he doesn't need to think.
Yeah, I think Mainoo's a good runner of the ball, innit? He'll pick up the ball and he can drop a shoulder and go past the man and get out of tight spaces, and he can link up with a man. That's what he likes to do, right? If you played him in that little left half space for us with Sancho and that, he'll be loving life, right? But it's for me, it's just that final ball. I need to see it first. I need to see it consistently because I don't see it consistently enough, right? With Palmer,
he's got it though.
We'll see in it. We'll have to see. And I don't know. I don't even know. No, think. Let me not say think. Yeah, I don't know if Amarim's gonna move him there. I'll be real.
No, but it's not for Amarim to move him there necessarily. I think Amarim could move him there because I think that once we get more profiles, that suit the way the manager plays, I think the manager is definitely gonna experiment. And also, Kobby can shoot, blood. Man, look at the goals that he scored for us, bro. The Wolves one where he wrapped it in the bin. I think Liverpool, like, brother can finish, you know. Like even the FA Cup, but I swear Bruno played him the ball and he wrapped it. Like, man can finish. Like he needs to be in and around the box, blood. This is where we need Kobby Mainoo, bro. Like, because he's got the instinct in the box, bro. That Wolves one on the spin, you can't teach instinct to take a touch and then swivel and hit it, bro. You can't teach that.
And he used the defender's position in there to wrap it around.
To wrap it around him. You can't teach that, bro. So when you've got a man that can do those things, and also he's very good at attacking. Aggressive dribbling, bro. What people don't understand about, there's different types of dribbling, bro. You've got men that are aggressive dribblers. Like when they dribble at players like they want to kill them, bro. That's what Kobby Mainoo's like. When he dribbles to go beyond players. Certain men dribble at players just to get half a yard, like Doku and that. Then man just try and find space down the outside. There's players that run at the player like they're trying to run through them if they don't move, innit? And Kobby drives with the ball. He's very, very aggressive dribbler. And he gets into the box and he wins fouls and stuff like that. And you need this guy picking up the ball on the edge of the box where he can win penalties, where he can deceive players, where he can play little reverse passes. Having Kobby picking up the ball off the centre-back, bro, he's wasted there, bro. Like, I just don't understand how people can't see it, bro. Like, they want him to play like Onana at Everton, bruv. He ain't no box-to-box clampers, blood. Like, do you know what I mean? That's not him.
He's being misprofiled right now. Like even Xerxes came on, in that 10. And that experiment needs to be deaded as well. I'll be real. That guy is not mobile enough. He's not dynamic enough to play in that position. I honestly look at him in that role, right? And I promise you, bro, it's like I'm watching a tree trunk. Yeah? It's like I'm watching tree trunks.
He's mad agile, like in those spaces.
He's just not there. And then it's like, honestly, bro, when I'm watching your team, I'm looking at your team, Rasmus is there. Xerxes is there. There's just no connection. There's no chemistry whatsoever, right? Rasmus, I'm seeing this guy as well. He's so cringy. Why are you doing that celebration?
It's awful,
as if you've done a mad thing. All he did was follow up. Follow up and tap it. Big up Ugarte in that move as well, in that phase of play, right? Because he was good, slipped in that little pass there, cool, right? Man's all doing this and that. Like, you done it the other week when you won your game, but brother, relax. Start to bang some goals before you start doing big time celebrations. Because you're not that good. You know what I mean? You're not that good. You know what I'm saying, bro? So boy, you've got problems, man. But what would you do in the summer, Rants? What do you want United to do? You've got Ashworth gone now as well. That's a fucking howler, right?
I don't think so. I think it's great that we got rid of him. No,
I saw your video. And I agree with what you're saying, to be fair. Like, when you make a mistake, just rectify it quickly.
Bro, that's what you, man, been doing, bro. Man, dash your bare man out. So
Of course.
And it's paid off.
No, of course. But what I'm saying is, it's a howler because obviously you chased this brother for what, 5 months, whatever it is. We don't know the ins and outs, innit? Like, I've seen a few contradicting reports. Some are saying Ashworth wasn't happy with Jimmy Boy's ambition. And then some are saying that they're not happy with the work that he's done.
It couldn't be that. You know why? Because Jim would have gone to Ashworth and he would have told him the plan, and Ashworth would have decided whether to stay at Newcastle or leave. So it can't be nothing to do with no ambition, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's the other way around. Do you know what I mean? Ashworth came to my man with a list of managers with fucking Thomas Frank and them man on it. And he was like, brother, this is Manchester United. What are we doing here, bro? Bringing me this dusty list with Gareth Southgate and them man on it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, this is just what it is. It couldn't have been any other way around because this guy forced his way out of Newcastle to come to Man United. So if he had a problem with the ambition, mate, he would have stayed where he was. So we know that's a lie. Do you know what I mean? The bottom line is they gave my man an opportunity to show that he was up for the job. He wasn't, and he got potted. That's exactly what Chelsea would have done. Do you know what I mean? That's exactly what Chelsea would have done.
I'm gonna use that one.
Bro, you lot been sacking, man. You've been sacking people at your club. Do you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like,
you've been such a nice word, you know. I said he got potted.
Bro, Athletic are saying, yeah, he didn't make compelling cases for the managerial recommendations, bro. He failed his audition. That's what happened.
He failed probation. That's what it was,
bro. He failed. Yeah, that's it. Do you know what I mean? So, bro, on your bike, mate. You know what I mean? For me,
what do you want now? You want Vivell promoted? You want Vivell promoted?
Oh, yeah, bro. I absolutely want Vivell promoted short term, but you know what they're saying? Yeah, they're saying that it might just be a collaborative thing going forward, and I'd prefer that. I would prefer that Vivell gets promoted, and you keep Vivell and Wilcox, because I trust Jason Wilcox's talent ID. His talent ID is unbelievable, bruv. You know what I'm saying? He's done amazing jobs at Man City. Even Tyler Diblin, yeah, who I want from Southampton, that's his work. Like, this guy knows about quality. He knows how to promote these guys. Do you know what I mean? The Cole Palmers and the Jadon Sanchos, that's his work.
Lavia's.
You know what I mean? That's all his work, mate. Do you know what I mean? So, when I'm looking at this, yeah, if you have Wilcox and you have someone like a Vivell that knows the international market and you have them two working together, they can do that for us, bro. And then we just send Omar to just go and put the signature on the thing. We're fine. Do you know what I'm saying?
You need Mr. Barada to just sign it off.
Yeah, that's it. Do you know what I mean? If we are going to bring someone to replace him, it has to be someone, yeah, that that is reputable, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Someone
so fucked about this. You know, so fucked about modern day football, yeah. Back in the day, Rants, yeah, bro. We weren't talking about what sporting director do you want. You know what I mean? That's where football's moving into now.
No, but you know what? You know what it is, yeah? There was less data at the time, and also there was a lot more quality in football now. It's hard to find good players now, bro. You know what I mean? Back in the day, there were good players everywhere. Like, every Premier League team had at least 3 or 4 top players, yeah? And you could just go and take players from other teams. Now, this is so system orientated, yeah? You kind of need the data. You kind of need to know what systems they're playing in. You kind of need players that play multiple positions. Before, you were looking at specialists, and now you need to look at a player that, like, for instance, look at our system with wingbacks. We need someone that's a winger, that's athletic, that's left-footed, but can also defend. So now we're looking at really defenders that used to play on the wing, and that you're looking for very specific profiles. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's not a thing where it's just like, yo, I need a striker, go get me a striker. Now, it's, oh, you might need a striker, but they have to be this high. They have to be able to press. They have to be able to receive the ball in a half time. They have to be able to connect. There's bare different things you're looking for. Back in the day, man was just like, get me a 9 that scores goals, innit? That was it. And then man would say, all right, get me Andy Cole. Get me Alan Shearer. Now, it's all now, but I need this kind of mode of player to do this. And
that's because, bro, there wasn't no build-up like that, really, back in the day. More time, every keeper used to just get the ball or whack it long, and then wherever it falls is wherever it falls. You got to win your aerial duels and whatnot, and then you play from there. That's how you got to play the game. You know what I'm saying? I was even watching the last game at Highbury. Yeah, Arsenal versus I think they played Wigan. Yeah, and I'm telling you, bro, when you watch how that game was, and now it's actually crazy. You know, I was watching the Chelsea game back when we beat Liverpool to get Champions League, right? The style of play, the 4-4-2 we played in that game, it's crazy, blood. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting to see what United do, man, because looking at it, bro, like, we got rid of a lot of players. When Clearlake came in, they just cleared up the whole yard and said, we're gonna bring in our guys. Right?
That was what we wanted to do, and Ashworth fucked it up. That's why I reckon in the summer we're gonna see a mad clear out. Like,
that's what I was gonna ask you. Who do you think's gone?
Lindelof's gone. I think Maguire's probably gone as well. Eriksen's gone. Anthony's gone. There's a chance Casemiro leaves too. Do you know what I'm saying? And then we need to start clearing out some more attackers. I want to see Garnacho and Rashford and Rasmus all gone, blood. But we're not going to see all of them. But
let's go to the ones that aren't as easy to move on then. So obviously, like Lindelof and that Eriksen, these are easy guys. Casemiro, these are easy guys.
Anthony's on 220, so that's not easy to move on.
That's not easy as well. Exactly. Anthony, we know it's the wage thing, right?
Yeah.
Rashford, it's a United thing, as well as the wages, reputation, PR, all of that, right? Garnacho, I'm not too sure on that either. I think there's people in your club that believe in him and think he's got high potential. That's
but
reality.
If the manager doesn't rate him, it doesn't really matter, and the manager don't rate him.
But how how confident are you that he'll be moved on? Because I'm not too sure Garnacho will be moved on.
I reckon within the next 2 years he's gone, bro. Because where we're trying to go, he can't play there, bro. He can't play at that level, bro. He just can't, bro. He lacks basic understanding of when to pass the ball, when to hold it. Like, bro, he can't do basic things, and the manager doesn't have patience for it. The manager's literally come out saying, yo, these men are international footballers, bro. Like, I shouldn't have to be coaching basic decision making. Like, he said it. Yeah. He said it. Do you know what I mean? And his decision making is the worst. Him and Rashford.
How about Mount, bro? How about Mason?
Mason Mount, they'll run down his contract and they'll fuck him off. Yeah, I mean, I think Mason Mount's got one more season. Yeah, they'll give him this season and next season, then I think he's out of here, bro. Because he signed a 5-year deal.
He get potted as well.
Yeah, definitely, bro. He's wearing the number 7 shirt, bro. He's costing us money. He's actually costing us money, you know, because the number 7 shirt is supposed to be the shirt that sells the most for Man United. We need a marquee player in the 7.
If he doesn't manage to work in this system where Tuchel managed to get the best of him, right, before obviously after Lampard, right, then for me, this probably has to be the worst Premier League signing when you actually deep it. Yeah.
Oh, he already is. He already is.
Yes, it's him or Anthony for me, right?
It's him. Anthony's more useful than Mason. Bro, at least Anthony's been available to play. Mount hasn't been available. He's been injured, bro. It's definitely.
And he's getting 250 a week as well. That's the thing.
He's on more than Anthony, and he's not available to play, bruv. Like, so it has to be him, bro.
I don't know who it was that was. I don't think you lot even scouted this guy, you know, because he was bad at Chelsea before he left, bro. For a solid year, even for England, he was shit, right?
Bro,
I was. I said,
the Mason Mount thing, yeah. His dad was a Man United fan. White boy thinks he's David Beckham, wanted the 7. It was completely, it was a complete PR move, this Man United move. It had nothing to do with football. And we offered him the money that Chelsea wouldn't offer them. I can't, for the life of me, understand why they signed him. And this is another reason why man have to be happy that Barada's come in and he sacked fucking my man, because we had someone there before that sanctioned Mason Mount, bro. Do you know what I mean? He sanctioned Mason Mount, and then we got this geezer that was working at the FA, working for England and that. He would have probably given Mount a fucking extension, bro. Brother, nah, bro. These are the kind of man you have to get rid of.
Nah, facts, bro. That's a howler, man. That's an absolute howler. But listen, Ineos, they've got more than enough time in it to rectify mistakes. Because I'm gonna have the same energy I had for Clear Lake. You know, Clear Lake made a lot of mistakes at the beginning of their tenure, and you could see that they were trying to rectify them quickly. We went from trying to bring in experience the first summer they came with Aubameyang, with Cucurella, with Koulibaly. Then we moved away from that, started to bring in the likes of Mudryk, Enzo, Caicedo, all of these guys, Lavia and that. You know what I'm saying? We brought in Poch. He wasn't able to manage that team. We sacked him quickly, even though he got the target that was asked in terms of top 6. We brought in a manager that knows what he's doing. And now you're seeing us clicking, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? So Ineos isn't too far gone in it right now. I know it seems a bit
it's early
shabby
doors,
and that.
bro. They haven't even been here a calendar year yet, bro. People need to just relax. We gave Chelsea Jadon Sancho and 60 million for Mason Mount, bro. So if Chelsea win the league, it's on our heads.
You know what's so crazy, Rants? We paid less for fucking Cole Palmer than you did for Mount, bro. Yeah. And if you look at this as well, I saw a crazy stat as well, yeah? So where is it? Let me even bring it up here, right? Where is this here, bro? People. Where is this stat? I think I screen. Where is it? It's to do with Palmer and Mason. Yeah. Let me bring it up here. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, GA in the Prem. So Cole Palmer's got 51, right? Mason Mount's got 50, and Palmer has played 83 fewer games than Mount, nearly 100 games less, and he's got more GA than him. Yeah, Mount has got less GA this year than Flecken.
Hey, brother, we're ending the stream, innit? You look, I big up everyone inside, you know, like that, bro. Fuck Mason Mount, you know. Listen, people, make sure you subscribe to Don's channel, man. The link is in the title. You know what I mean? Let them know what you got coming up, my bro.
I know you weren't expecting that one. Flecker's got 2 assists this year, bro. You know what I'm saying? Mount's got, what, 1 goal this whole year? It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But listen, big up the chat, man. Big up Rants every time. Blue Diaries tomorrow, people. I'm not sure if we're going to go live in the afternoon potentially. So look out for that one. If not, it'll be the same time we normally go live, like 6:30. Make sure you're locked in for that one. Thursday we'll have another panel like what we had last week, which was good. And then yeah, man, I think we're playing on Thursday. We're playing at 3:30 this one. So bit of an early one. And yeah, just look out for more of the content on Sunday. I'm gonna be at the bridge at 7 o'clock on Sunday. So yeah, there probably won't be reviewed probably till the next day, man. Depends what time I get back. Yeah, big up, man.
You know what I mean, so yeah, man. No, big up everyone inside. We're gonna redirect to Saeed and them, man. Their live. You man already know what time it is. So yeah, man. Big up. Make sure you drop a rants raid in the chat. And yeah, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow.